Welcome back to Redbeard Racing. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Ed, his dad.
Poor me. Anyways, so we're he's got 3 legs and I can hit me with one of them. Anyways, we're headed down to Arkansas to take Venom to the chassis shop. No, the front end normally doesn't sit like that, so don't be saying anything or asking, please. It's just sitting on top of there for now. We gotta take the radiator off just so we can get it to Arkansas. But the plan is do some strut front end work, hopefully get the headers on, etc., etc. Set it up for more small tire racing. But we gotta get there, and I'll let Brian, the guy doing all the work, tell you what we do to it and what we're doing. Got anything to say, old man?
Later.
Later? All right. We'll get back with you guys when we get there. Hopefully nothing bad happens between here and there. If it does, we'll show you. All right, guys, we made it to Brian Schubert's chassis shop. The car's there. We're gonna go in the garage, kind of look what he's got going on.
Yeah, we sold the big shop, and then I was gonna kind of wind things down and just kind of do it, so to speak, semi-retired.
This is actually the car I got. The guy that owned the guy I got my car from is the guy that owns this one. Not sure what all he's doing to it, but it's a beautiful Challenger. Brian, what are you doing to this car for Nick?
Well, it started, I was basically gonna cut it out and do back half in and fix some of the cage issues. Too much of this wasn't done to spec. The rockers weren't plated first. It was just I'd say an 80s build by someone who just wanted to build a race car. And Nick decided to bring it to me, and we'll put a real race car chassis in this thing.
Cool. Well, Nick wins so much and stuff, and he needs a good car for once. I mean, every car he has is just kind of this stuff.
No,
I mean,
he's wanting to go fast.
well, the car I got from him was that one, the Demon, and you know what? You see how screwed up it was, and he still won point championship with it.
Yeah.
So he
It's
actually
still working. We just got to make it safe. That front clip wasn't the safest thing in the world. It scared me.
You got to remember the ladder bar setup was all messed up too when you got it, and he still won with that thing. It's just crazy.
Well, once they're set up, they're set up. I mean, if they work, they work. I look at building these cars totally different than a lot of people do.
Well, that's what I love about your car. I mean, nobody thought it'd work. I mean, I took my big tires off and just went straight to small tires, and it hooked.
Oh my God! I couldn't believe it.
I could not believe it either.
I told you that 4 bar is quite set.
It is, and the way you said, I mean, I've never touched it. I've never done anything to it.
I hate to tell these guys this, but every single 4 bar I've done in the last 4 or 5 years, basically had
Well,
geometries, everything I build them has, and they can go out of the shop and run good.
so give me a little backstory on you, because I know you've never actually really raced or anything in drag cars, anything, correct?
No, I started actually building dirt late models and modifying many years ago. Loved race cars. Really didn't matter what kind they were. After several years of that, I went into building kit car frames and headers and side pipes and stuff for the kit cars, the Cobras and the 34 Fords. And built one. Wasn't really a legal car, but I built a pretty cool Mustang, 88 Mustang. And then done some other cars for people. And then finally I said, well, you know what? I really like this stuff. It's way cleaner than dirt cars. So I did some studying, looked at a lot of cars, picked things that that I liked about different cars, and come up with what we build now.
Gotcha. Now,
So this is your own design then? I mean, off of others, you've taken and kind of incorporated.
Yeah. You won't. I mean, you'll see a lot of them that look like what I do.
Sure.
Doing a 750, which that's the majority of the stuff I do is 750, which is the mild steel. They're a little bit heavier car, but they're rigid and they work, so.
yeah.
I've done 2 chromoly 6.0 cars. One for Dale Gebhardt.
Yep.
And one for John Yeoman, 66 Chevy 2.
Which is, what is it, like a 3? Is that a 3-second car yet, or is it 4, low 4s?
That one, it's a twin turbo car. He has not had it out yet.
He hasn't. I thought that's what he's not the one that caught on fire on him. We had one that had a 700 cubic inch, and he's at Tulsa and it caught on fire.
Okay, no, this is the Chevy 2.
Okay, Chevy 2.
That was the Corvette.
Oh, the Corvette one.
That was Jerry Yeoman.
Oh.
This is John. They have Yeoman race engines out of over there in Kansas.
Yeah.
Glenn, yeah.
My buddy Greg worked for him for like 12 years.
Greg Trump?
Yeah, he's my my dirt track buddy.
Yeah, I knew a lot of them from my dirt track.
So did you know Ronnie Bolin, then? Or Bolton?
That sounds familiar.
He ran a Mopar X Junior. He had X.
Yeah, okay.
He's the guy that no one could touch him in Nevada for years. Well, Bob was hit.
Right.
Greg is Bob. Bob is Greg's dad, and Bob was Bolin's his main mechanic, helper, engine guy.
Right. Okay.
And Greg works for the Yeomans for this many years.
Yeomans now, yeah.
He's a Mopar guy, so we kind of.
Oh yeah. I love the Mopars.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give anything to quit building race cars so I can get a real job and make the money to build me a car. Then I could have one. Building them out of you don't make.
So you're telling me working for yourself isn't always cracked up to be?
No. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love this. I walk through the shop door every morning with a smile on my face.
Well, that's the thing is you get to build stuff that you like to do for a living, and you're good at it. And it'd be kind of a shame for somebody that's good at doing stuff not do it for the. I mean, you do like me a favor by doing this and stuff. Like, I would have no one to go to. I want to know. Like, it was for Dale, I would never even knew. And so you're so busy by being a one-man shop, like you are yourself.
One man.
You are your one man. You do the bending, the cutting, everything. I don't know how you get these things.
This will start with nothing but a shell, and it'll roll out a complete car, interior, I mean, everything.
And that's what's so impressive to me. That it's just.
I mean, we'll do every bit of it.
Well, why don't you tell people what all you do? I mean, you do from top to bottom. You do headers. You do everything, and that's if anyone's looking for somebody that I would recommend myself.
But not for 2 years.
Yeah,
I know. I got after yours. Yours is the last small project. Then I have 4 complete cars.
I knew you were doing a double
And
frame rail.
One's a double frame rail,
Yes.
chrome molly,
Yeah.
60, I believe it's a 65 Chevy 2 Nova, and it's going to be a Pro Charger car. Steel shell, the rest of it is all glass. It'll be quite the car.
So what we got for my car here, Brian? Tell me what we got going on.
Well, we're going to go ahead and, I mean, once we change all the snap bars, lower frame rails, change everything, we definitely want to put a new motor plate in it.
Yes, sir.
We got your extensions for we'll leave your steering shaft short so you can get in and out of there a little easier.
I'm ready for that because I'm not the smallest guy in that. Getting in that.
We'll remount your master cylinder. We'll put it on the firewall.
Okay.
Makes it 10 times easier, I feel, for doing brakes and stuff.
Okay.
There's your new rack, your new tie rod ends.
Doing the
U-joints, rack mounts.
The wishbone.
Wishbone right here.
Yep.
There's your kit for your struts. Those are going to be neat. I just have to see what I have to do to.
Well, the guy I got him from, he's a racer chassis guy, and he told me call him if you have any questions or anything. I decided to go ahead and go with adjustable strut heights, and I just think why I'm doing this, why not go that direction? I mean, even if I don't ever change it, I know I can if we want to and stuff. That's why I went and spent extra money on that. We went with double adjustable struts with the bigger brake kit, if I remember right.
Yep, heavy duty brakes.
Yep. And then wishbone, and we'll talk about when I get the car in here. But I'm feeling bad about those headers, trying to fit those. I know you're the man to do it, but that's. I was
gonna definitely make clearance with the way I did the snout bars and everything, make sure everything cleared. But it looks like
the rocker.
We're gonna be cutting into definitely more than just making them fit through there.
Yeah, Yeah, so
We'll see.
he's the guy that can do it. I just after looking at it, I'll show you guys pictures and how it was on the other car. With the engine I bought, it came with a set of headers, and they were custom built for that engine. So. All right, well, we got this turd in here, and Brian's shaking his head like I wish I would never take my. Every time his car comes in, he's like, "Oh boy, look at me stressing. He's got his hair."
But I tell you what, I'm gonna feel a lot. I'm not stressed now. I was more stressed with you driving this.
Yeah, I get it. Well, how fast we had it going, it really wasn't meant for that. I mean, you can see, guys, this stock Mustang 2, basically that's what it is, a stock Mustang 2 parts. That really wasn't the best. Brian did not build this. This is stuff how I bought. Okay, I just want to clarify. This not Brian. Brian did the 4-link and the roll cage update. Like, well, he took a turd and polished it, and now it's going to become really shiny. But like these, they're not even all the way in. I mean, this car was needed it upgraded from the get-go, and I got the right guy to do it. So we're also going to try to fit these headers that came with the motor. Y'all haven't seen this yet, but these are pretty, and I want them. So, poor Brian. All right, so that's kind of what we got going on here. Brian, do you see anything that you're looking forward to doing, or not looking forward?
Not one single thing I'm looking forward to.
Okay. No. I don't blame you, but
No.
That's what
I love to do.
Yeah, that's what you love to do. And I love for you to do it for my stuff, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, nobody will recognize this.
No, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much. I mean, the thing left straight as an air already, and now it's going to get better with the adjustable struts and the ride.
Yep.
And Brian set it up for the small tires, the ride height and stuff. We're going to stick with small tires, and we're going to try to do some street racing in Mexico. Yes.
In Mexico.
Yes, in Mexico. That's what everyone says these days.
Now, do you want to set lower?
I would love it to be lower if it can be, but the headers are going to go so low.
I know, yeah, that's why I was going to decide what it is.
Yeah, I would lowest the better. And I know we talked about it. It's kind of, if it can, I'm not holding you to it. But I know you're going to try to build me like a little front fairs. It was that thing called like the air, on the bottom of the grill. So like the air duct or whatever you call them.
Under what now?
On the front clip, the air that they lower it so the air doesn't get on the car so much. What's this called?
Oh yeah.
I know you said you
just
could.
A balance underneath it. Yeah, just a panel to keep the air. Yeah.
Just this looks better to me too. So, but whatever you can get to, do it. I trust you, and I know you know what you're doing. I would like it how it was with I'll show you on my radiator. Like, literally just had a pin under that held it in. I already took 2 pins out, and I could pull my whole radiator out.
Yeah, I wish I had a car here to ship. Well, that Camaro out there's got the fancy removable stuff that I normally do. where I come off the snout bars with a tube that holds the top of the radiator.
Okay.
And that runs down on a base. And then the two tubes that are the upright, they lock into two deals, and you just pull 2 bolts here and you pull your whole radiator
Awesome.
out.
Well-
So basically kind of what you're saying, only different.
Okay, yeah, you got your own special design. I'm good with it.
Copied it off probably about a 15-year-old Bickle car.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll work perfect with that radiator, so.
Awesome. Sales in Brian's shop. Old man, Pops, is we're about to head out of Brian's. We can't wait to see it again. If you send me pictures of the upgrades, I will try to make little videos posting them. If not, next time you see it, it'll be a strut front end, and hopefully it runs and drives out here, but if not, make some lines, do some stuff. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Hey guys, here's some photos Brian sent me of the car since I dropped it off. I really appreciate you all watching. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and share to your friends. I'm trying to make a race called No Name Nationals, and I have to have at least 500 subscribers. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you.